ฉลองมาI just don't know why everything is getting to me today. Okay, always remember that you're braver than you think. You're stronger than you seem. There's Ellie. I gotta man up. And you're loved more than you think. And I'm wearing my Longhorn Lester hat for Christ's sake. Lester, put this where you'll see it in the morning to start your day off right. How's this start meaning? How's it? There you go. Laugh it off. Laugh it off, Lester. Laugh it off. Your Longhorn Lester. Now just laugh it off, Christ. For Jesus so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Who should? Okay, here we go. Lester, put this where you can see it in the morning to start your day off right. Thank you for the wonderful videos every morning to help start my day off right. I do. I have a lot of songs in my head. And you know what's crazy? This is crazy. This is just maybe the craziest thing you're going to hear today. I wake up in the morning and I have a song in my head. And I wake up singing that song or humming that song. I don't always know the words, but I have the song. And 9 times out of 10, Jamie will catch what I'm singing and we can directly apply that song to something going on in my life. Isn't that spooky? That means in my subconscious overnight, I guess I'm dreaming of something in my life. Not sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes, you know how life is. And my mind matches it up to a song that directly or indirectly applies to my life situation. That's Twilight Zone stuff. I'm back! And I want to say thank you to Robin in New York. Robin, thank you for this. This is sweet. And the worst thing about waking up singing a song and then your partner finds a way to tie it in, dot to dot it to your life, is when you wake up singing a song you shouldn't be singing. Like a couple of mornings ago, I'm like, secret lovers, that's what we are, trying so hard to hide the way we feel. I kid you not, man. Jamie would not get off my back that day. She was just, I could just see the devil just like flowing. She was exuding devil. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm singing that song. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I said 9 times out of 10. Because every once in a while, you got some weird song that pops up and you don't know where the heck that came from. Yeah, that's not always a good thing. I love the expression. I love the quotes. But, you don't always feel so strong. And until you have to. Sometimes you have to be strong. And when you have to be, I think a lot of us have things inside of us that we don't even realize. Oh, boy. We can talk about being brave. I know for a fact that as far as being brave, okay, I guess I am pretty brave. I guess I am pretty brave. Carl! And you know what? I know for a fact that I'm loved. And I haven't always felt that way. And so thank y'all. When I have days like this and I have a little bit of an emotional moment, and then Carl comes up to love on me, that's love, y'all. Them are the happy hands. Well, sort of. And then you have Lola over here. Man, Carl, don't do this to my video, Carl. Don't do this to my video. Yeah, so you know what? I guess sometimes we feel loved. And thank you. That was really sweet. All right. Can Can you feel the love tonight? La da 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 da. To make us kings and vagabonds. I don't know the words to this song, but which has allowed me to be home more, to make more videos, to add more to your life. It's like this circle, y'all. It's like this crazy circle. You do this, so I can do this. So you can do this, and I can do this. And I don't know why that made me emotional when I read that the first time. But I bet you I'll wake up tomorrow morning singing about something. And then I'll connect the dots. Then I'll connect the dots to see what's going on in my life that I didn't realize was going on until that song made me put it all together. Hey folks, Lester here, Longhorn Lester here, and I'm coming to you on Wednesday. Now today here is September the 15th, and not sure what day you're gonna actually see the video on. It won't be today. And so today I'm doing a gifting goodies. I have quite a few boxes stacked on here. I'm gonna open this first one. It says to be opened by Lester or Jamie. And so that's cute, and I'll tell you why I think it's cute. You know, now that I'm back to work, and I'm working about 6 hours a day, so I know it's not like it was when I was teaching, where I was gone, sheesh, probably at least 10 or 12 hours a day. Teaching and coaching consumed a lot of my time. So you're all saying, well, Lester, all you do is drive a bus. Well, hold on a minute, guys. Yes, I drive a bus, but that means I'm awake at 5 in the morning and I get back here at the house by 9. So even though I'm not driving the full 4 hours, it takes time to, you know, wake up, get my stuff, get to work, get my bus, get the rounds done, get back, clock out and whatnot. And then of course, in the afternoon, I do the exact same thing. So this is the middle part of my day, and I have been a little bit consumed. We're so blessed. Don't take this wrong. We are so very blessed that you guys are helping these babies. Well, heck, all of us are living our best lives. But sometimes I can get backed up on these gifts and goodies. And so I have been asking for a lot of family help. My dad enjoys doing them, and that also gives him an extra day of videos he can make. And I'm pretty sure the folks that follow my dad's page enjoy seeing a different perspective on gifts and goodies. Jacob, my nephew Jake, shirtless Jake, he's here now actually. He's over there pitchforking some of the hay out of the barn. But Jamie makes an occasional gifting goodies. Ellie does one on as well. But this person here says, you know what, I want Lester or Jamie to open this one. And that's fine. And I'm happy to make sure that I tell everybody who opens them, if you get one that you can tell it's meant for Lester or Jamie, then just by all means, put it to the side. And most people don't really care who opens the gift. If they write a letter though, they want that to be written to a certain person, not just to I'm a survivor. And so I have a lot of really neat reading material at night. All right, so this is gonna be tough to get into. This person, I don't know who yet, has really done a job at wrapping it up and using lots of tape. Here we go, I'm in. Okay, so that's funny. We have a people snack. Thank you very much. It looks like a caramel flavored popcorn. And so, you do know that Lester and Jamie are both trying to diet. So this box is full of all kinds of little things. And it's just a collage of so here's some little Timothy treats. Now, you guys know that all of our babies can eat Timothy grass. And many people don't realize that male goats cannot have alfalfa. I don't know why, but it does something to a male goat's little system. And it can hurt them. I don't even know why. So don't get me to creating things, because I can do that. I can create a story. But so we have to rely on Timothy grass to be that green hay that the animals need. So when you get these little Timothy snacks, these are just as good in kind of a crunchy form. You know what we have not done? We have not given any of these to Carl yet. Now Carl has no teeth, so I don't know how he would actually. You know what, I probably shouldn't give these to Carl, because he would try to swallow it. There's another people snack which is a chocolate orange flavored rolled wafer. Guys, I have no idea what that is. In all of my life, I've never had one of these. I know this probably is not going along with my diet. I'm not really one to focus a whole lot on my diet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take one out and try it. Oh, wow. So I thought it was gonna be crunchy, and it's not. It actually kind of like breaks apart and melts on top of your tongue. This is really good. So, and I can taste the chocolate and the orange, which is crazy. There's also mealworms. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm just gonna say it. Give me 1 second. Not for you, Ivy. Not for you. I don't want to drop anything out of the box. Guys, if you're ever wondering what kind of things you can send to the sanctuary, or you're saying, I can't find your Amazon wish list and I want to send you something. Guys, look at this. Animal crackers, mealworms, oatmeal. Every single one of our babies will eat these. Now, of course, these are just a snack food, so we can't feed these as a food source, okay? But these mealworms, it's funny because you assume these are only for the feathered babies. Now, they might be made for the feathered babies, but these mealworms, everybody likes them. I don't understand why. And of course, we have begun to spoil our pigs a while back with the oatmeal. And so now, oh my gosh, you mentioned oatmeal and look who shows up. Lola, sweetie, I really think that listen to me. We go through one of these boxes a day. Seriously, I hate to say that because you're going to say, that's not the healthiest choice. Guys, this is actually a pretty healthy choice. It's an expensive food. I know that you all would like to see us feed our pigs a pig formula, and we have pig formulas. But here's the thing. They prefer oatmeal. Now, we don't mix it with milk. We're not putting in sugar and doing all the cinnamon and not all of that stuff. It's just a basic oatmeal. This is the snack. And this over there. So if you ever wonder what kind of things we actually need, this is what we actually need. Now, of course, we're not asking for anything. We will always go buy these things ourselves if we need them. But if you ever are in doubt of what kind of things can I say that they can actually use, it's these. Now, you're going to say, wait, but I don't want to watch a gifting goodies with oatmeal, animal crackers, and mealworms. Guys, it can't be about that. It has to be about the babies. And anyway, you can never go wrong with that. Let me go ahead and open her card or her letter and read what she has to say. I also need to figure out who this person is. As of right now, I keep saying her. It could actually be a guy. Here we go. Hey, Lester. Here are just a few goodies for you, your family, and all the babies. I, too, am a survivor of actually many things. So what I'm going to do is kind of skip around because, like I said, I never really know if someone wants me to share their story with the world. She wants to share it with me. Hey, there's Ellie. Hi! There's my son. Guys, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. It is 9 o'clock in the morning and Ellie's awake. So what she says is that she's had a couple of do or die situations in her life where she was forced to see a therapist. And she says, of course, Um, I'm struggling to find words. So this is from Marcia Baladi, and I hope I'm saying her name correctly. I feel like I'm saying, it might be pronounced Marcy, but I think it's Marcia Baladi, Baladi, yeah. And I think that might be Spanish. So I just want to say, bless you for loving these babies. Bless you for the work that you do. She raises puppies for blind folks. So she raises puppies who I guess are trained to be seeing eye dogs. I'm just gonna love Lola. She's over here at my feet. She's trying to get into that box of oatmeal. So I'm gonna pick it up. And I'm actually gonna set it on top of the side-by-side where she can't get to it. Marcy, thank you for sharing a piece of your story and especially your struggle with us. I'm just gonna say this, and sometimes I think it helps people to know that you're not alone in a situation. I know for a fact that it helps me to know that I'm not the only one who deals with some of the stuff that goes on in this coco of mine. Coco loco. That's a little funny Spanish expression. So I know that I'm thinking that Marcy feels the same way, that she wanted to share her story because watching our videos has been therapeutic to her, and she's been along and she said she's laughed and cried with us, and then of course she goes into some specifics. But I think it's cute because she said that the morning that we lost Journey, she went to work and she was crying at work, and she kept thinking about it, and her coworkers kept asking her, what's wrong? And so she said that a member of her family lost one of its babies, and that was really sweet that she referred to us as a member of the family and that she took it so personal. And I think that tells us that we're doing a pretty good job in our videos whenever we can get you guys to love these babies as much as we do, because to do that you have to be able to see them the way that we see them. And every single one of them have very unique personalities. I mean, every one of them. And so it's kind of our job to teach you, because you've never met them in person. So we have to be able to show you those personalities. And if you have learned about these babies through a video, then I guess we're doing our job, because and then you can't help but fall in love with certain characters. Listen, it's like a story. In every story, you have your antagonist, which are the bad guys, and your protagonist, the good guys. And in every good chapter book or every good, can I just say soap opera that you follow along, there's always so many different characters, and they're all made up. It's the same way at your workplace or at your school or even amongst your extended family. You have all these different personalities. And so the farm is no different. Living here on this farm, and we have our ditzy blonde, no offense to you ditzy blondes, but that's our Shirley bird. She is our ditzy blonde. And we have our big doofus, the big galoot of the family, which you guys who know the videos already know. That's our Moo. Yes, Big Moo. You have your bullies, the little tough guy, the little Napoleon syndrome, the little man syndrome, which would be Ringo, who just have to impose his will on everybody. And so I could continue on, but you already know. And so it's our job to bring you that. And that tells us that we're doing a good job. So Lola is just literally, she is like nudging her little snout into my calf muscle. And it feels kind of good, but I know she wants my attention. She doesn't understand why I'm here, but I'm not loving on her. Lola, I can tell you already that this is going to be a long video, and there's no way I'm going to be able to open all of this. If I've already spent 16 of your minutes, and I've only gone through one gift, that's not good. So something has come for Lex. I will wait and give this to Lex when he gets here. And then I'll put it here in the front so as I don't open it accidentally. here's one for Lester. And now I had me a box cutter, and I don't know where I set it. So I'm going to resort to using my fingers to open this one. Oh, can do that. All right. Boy, it feels like something that shouldn't be. Oh my goodness. Speak of, looky here. That is a hand painting of none other than our sweet beloved Journey. Look at that, guys. That's really well done. That is very well done. It even shows a little bit longer ear. Oh, we miss her around here. She was such an amazing character. I mean, we just talked about characters. And so think about that for a minute. And I'm going to protect that and put it in the barn dominium. It'll have a really nice place in there. Think about the role that Journey filled here and the lessons that she taught, not only us, but a lot of folks who are going through some kind of a handicapping condition. There's people that write, and through email or direct message or in the comments even all the time about how Journey was such an inspiration to them and the struggles that they're going through, to not give up, to go ahead and get out there and live your life despite the things that might slow you down a little bit, or the things that you have to, well, let's just say that some folks have to work harder than others at enjoying a good quality of life. And Journey kind of taught us that you can still have an amazing life despite having a couple of setbacks. And so we miss her. That was really sweet. And then here's something else for Lester Morrow. It says do not bend. So whenever I see do not bend, I always worry about what it went through on its way here. The Postal Service, no offense to you postal workers out there, but sometimes they don't take the most time. Look at this. There goes old Jake. There goes old shirtless Jake. There's old shirtless Jake. So this is actually, I don't know, okay, so it appears to be Carl. And then look at the quote from J.K. Rowling. Now, J.K. Rowling is the lady who wrote Harry Potter, all the Harry Potter books. I guess this is a quote from her. Anything is possible if you've got enough nerve. And so I will say that it is so very true, especially here, when you're trying to run a social media page. And so it's a leap of faith when you put yourself out there, open yourself up to criticism. And obviously, I'm not the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to farm life and farming and hobby farming and raising animals, especially when you bring in animals that you know nothing about. And when you do that and you make a video about it, you kind of open yourself up to a whole lot of folks who do seem to know more than you do. And so you have to be able to, you have to have nerves of steel. I'm just going to piggyback off of that right there. You have to have nerves of steel to where you don't let things affect you. And I've been guilty of allowing things to affect me, because by nature, I'm a people pleaser. You want to make people happy. And that's just my nature. And so not everyone, some folks don't give a darn what you think about them. And some folks, it means everything that you like them and that they're well received. And so I've always struggled with that, knowing that you're letting me into your homes. Some of you share the videos with your children. And I've tried to clean up my act a lot, knowing that, heck, the most recent thing is knowing that the Walmart here in Cleveland, the sweet lady there who runs the electronic department, puts on our videos every morning. Knowing that there's total strangers who are shopping in the electronic department, and as they walk by the row of TVs, they're going to stop and watch an I'm a Survivor video. And that puts a lot of pressure, knowing that you just don't want to, embarrass yourself or embarrass your family, and you want to make those people who walk by be entertained by what they're seeing. And some videos do that, and other videos, especially when we don't know what we're doing and it turns into a total disaster, or the shit show, as a lot of y'all refer. So what I do, what I do is just say, you know what? I hope it gave you a smile. I hope I can bring a laugh, because I know that you don't watch this channel to learn things, even though I've been told that I teach a lot of people more than they realize they're learning from the channel. But no, the pages that I follow, I learn from. And I just try to give the babies the best life that I know how to give them. And I think that's kind of the way it is with parents. You know, you give your kids the best life that you're able to. And other people, if they see the way you raise your kids, I mean, we look at the family over here. If I talk about the way Sister Kim raises her kids, well, I raise my kids this way, and Kim does this with her kids, and Tina does this, and Daniel does that. You know how we are. We all want to judge each other and think that they're not doing as good of a job as we're doing with our own. And so we have to be careful about that, you know, because ultimately those are her kids, and those are his kids, and those are her kids. And none of them want to be a bad parent, and I don't want to be a bad human to these babies here. So I do the best that I can. I'm realizing I'm not going to please everybody, but I do the best that I can. That's all I can say about that. But the nerves of steel, or anything is possible if you've got enough nerve. So we are so blessed to be having this kind of a page with the reach that we have. And it's so weird saying a global reach, but when you read the comments and you see people are writing from Australia or from the Netherlands or from, I mean, you name it, just the UK and South Africa. And then what's crazy is, if you ever read the comments, you can tell that video posted at a certain time, or that those folks are waking up at a certain time of day. It may be 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, which would be kind of a low time for our viewers here in the States. But over in the UK, guess what? It's 9 o'clock, and all those folks are about to go to bed, or I guess they're about to go to bed. And so they're watching a video, because we all get on Facebook or YouTube at night, pretty much, don't we? And so all of a sudden here you get flooded again by videos or from comments from people from other parts of the country or parts of the world. And so that's really neat. But man, it's a lot of pressure. Here's what I always say. I always joke and say, I hope that you don't think I'm as dumb in real life as the role I play around here. But at the same time, this is who I am. And so you can't always disguise it and play it off. It's just, you know, I just like to think of it as happy-go-lucky. Hey, son. Hello. I like to think of it as just happy-go-lucky, and there's nothing wrong with that kind of attitude, that kind of mentality. That's just who I've become through my experiences, and so I have no regrets for that. So I didn't read this a minute ago, but the Journey picture, here was the card, in memory of Journey from Dawn in Kansas. I'm glad I saw that line here. Ellie is awake so early. I don't know why. It's very uncommon to see Ellie moving around at 9 o'clock in the morning. So here's a pretty big box that says, I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And it comes from Portland. Ugh. What is this? What is this? I hope that this is not what I think it is. I hope this is just someone reboxed something in an old box, because I don't really know exactly why we would be getting this in the mail. Now the box says an 8-inch wireless speaker. I'm actually reading it through the reverse from the phone. And it's like a karaoke machine. But why? Why? Because you all know that I'm not a singer, even though I love to sing. This little note says, thank you for sharing your life with all of us. Enjoy the music. Carol from Portland, Michigan. Oh, so it's Portland, Michigan. I didn't know there was a Portland, Michigan. Enjoy the music. I'm feeling emotional all of a sudden. And I don't know why, but I got my Longhorn Lester hat on. So I'm just trying to think why she would send this to me. Because the only music that you're going to play on this thing is music that you sing yourself. So I hope that she means the music that Jamie will sing to me. Jamie loves to sing. Okay, so I'm just going to say it. Jamie and I both love to sing. Jamie knows how to sing, and I don't. So Jamie knows how to sing. That's the difference. I don't. Hey, Jake. Here comes Jake. Oh, I'm so glad Jake and Ellie both showed up at the same time. It helps me man up a little bit. Oh, it helps me man up. Come on over here, fellas. Yeah, I just got a little bit emotional because a lady from Michigan sent this Bluetooth karaoke machine. And she says, thank you for sharing your life with us. Enjoy the music. And I said, the only music you're going to get from this is what you make yourself. Yeah. It's a karaoke.
But it's also a speaker.
Oh, so you can kind of like Bluetooth it into your... So I guess you could get music or whatever. It has a wired microphone. It has LED lights. Wow.
So karaoke party tonight at your house or what?
So I guess we're doing karaoke at our house tonight.
All
then.
Right.
That's funny. I'm going to read this card. So, what brings both of you guys around so... Well, Jake, I know what you're doing here. Ellie, what gets you up so early? A lot of folks are going to wonder, how did you get Ellie up so early? Ellie, how'd you get up so early?
I'm just trying to do better.
Oh, he's trying to do better. I talked to Ellie a while back about, like vitamin D. Jake, you know about vitamin D? I talked to Ellie about vitamin D.
Right?
Huh?
That's the sun, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you get that from the sun. But just the natural order of things and the way that nature has a natural order. And sometimes when kids are adolescents or when they're going, don't you do that? God, Jacob. You know what he was doing, right?
I was about to trim
Oh,
your,
gosh.
Ellie.
I was talking to Ellie about the natural order of things and how in nature, unless you're nocturnal, most of us wake up, quote unquote, with the sun.
Giving you the Exodus 14 haircut.
Maybe not exactly with the sun, but we wake up with the sun and then we go to bed. Okay, so you know what I'm saying here. And so a lot of times teenagers and college kids, they, with their lifestyle, they find themselves going to bed when the sun comes up, which is completely opposite of nature. And so when you go opposite of nature, you throw off your entire system. Everything gets thrown off. And is that kind of why you woke up early?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do better, get more energy back, more sunlight, things of that nature.
He listened to me, because that's exactly what I told him. I saw a video that Jake and Ellie had made recently, and Ellie seemed quite lethargic. And I said, Ellie, you know that you probably need vitamin D. And so I didn't even realize how important vitamin D was until I found out that I was deficient. And that might be why I'd been so lethargic. And so doctor talked about vitamin D and the importance of all this kind of stuff. And so how awesome is that my son actually listened to me for once?
Good job, Ellie.
Ellie, you just made my day. Thank you very much. How about that?
Oh, they're barely not seeing Lola in there.
Lola is here, and Ellie is rubbing her with his foot. He's taking his flip-flop off to love on Lola. Oh, and she's loving life right now. Look at that belly wiggling. And look at Chia over there next to Jake. I can't video Chia. She's rolling around too, hoping that someone will love on her. All right, let me get back to reading this letter here.
Real quick.
Okay, Jake says real quick.
I've been going to the gym. I just needed to look one more time.
Jake's been going to the gym and he wanted to see himself one last time. All right, Jake, you're looking good there, Jake. All right, I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. After watching your videos with Lester, Jamie, Jake singing Nobody by Sylvia. Oh, I remember that. That was a couple of weeks ago. And when your nobody called today, she hung up when I asked her name. And I wonder, yeah, everyone made fun of me for that. But Jamie came in and saved the day. So after watching your video with you guys singing Nobody by Sylvia, I decided to send you this awesome USB speaker with the mic. Charge it up, take it to the barn, choose your song and on your phone, and all you got to do is sing and dance with the animals. I bet Carl would dance right with you with his wings. Jamie, your voice is beautiful. Jake, you're a runner-up. And Lester, at least you know the songs. Bye, son. I love you. Did y'all hear that? That's funny. I do. I love walking around and singing and dancing and whistling. Now, those are not things that you always see on videos, because obviously, why would anyone walk around with the camera in selfie mode singing, dancing, and whistling? But I got that from my dad. My dad is a whistler, and so I'm a whistler. And I've also always enjoyed music. So let's keep reading this letter. And Lester, at least you know the songs. Thank you for sharing your life with all of us. You brighten my day. Carol from Portland, Michigan. Carol, that is a blessing to know that we brighten your day and add essence to your life. Because I tell you what, I sometimes wonder, I really do, I wonder why folks would spend any amount of time watching us. But I've tried to convince myself that, oh, it's just for entertainment. Lester, that it's just for entertainment, just for entertainment. You just help them take their mind off, whatever. But it is what it is. I will, you've helped me with so many issues in my life. And now, because of the fact that we're able to monetize our videos, you've allowed me to stop teaching full-time. I'm not retired officially yet. I'm not old enough to retire. I got to accumulate a few more years of paying into teacher retirement. I'm doing that through driving a bus. Anyway, that's not the point. But which has allowed me to be home more, to make more videos, to add more to your life. It's like this circle, y'all. It's like this crazy circle. You do this, so I can do this. So you can do this, and I can do this. And I don't know why that made me emotional when I read that the first time. But I bet you I'll wake up tomorrow morning singing about something. And then I'll connect the dots. Then I'll connect the dots to see what's going on in my life that I didn't realize was going on until that song made me put it all together. All right, so let's continue on. This is to Jamie. I'll wait and let Jamie open that. I don't like opening things for other people, which is why I'm guessing my dad. Okay, for Jamie. This is going to make my life a little bit easier, and yours. When things go to Jamie, you don't have to sit here and watch me open them. This is to the Morrow family. That would be me. That could be really anybody. So I'm going to pull this thing open. Man, I've got to get me a box cutter. Found it. Okay. All right, to the Morrow family. I've only got a few more, guys, so y'all bear with me. What is this? What do we got here? Guys, this is a very nice portrait. Hold on a minute. Okay. This is a very nice portrait. I want to show you this. Now, a lot of you are going to say, wait, Lester, that's not even your family. Well, it darn sure is my family. And so I have made a couple of videos about my Uncle Raleigh. Now, my Uncle Raleigh has gotten, he's getting older, y'all, and he's had a stroke. And that stroke has left him where he's not able to do a lot of things. And so I have made a few videos about my Uncle Raleigh and my Aunt Joanne, which is his wife. And these are their kids and some grandkids. And there's Cousin Kenny and his wife, and Karen, my cousin Karen and her husband Ricky, and Joanne's kids and Karen's daughter. Look how pretty she is. We always talk about how beautiful Caitlin is. And so I think that whoever sent this must have seen a video of my Uncle Raleigh and some of the things that he and his family are dealing with. And look, this is at Karen's wedding. Karen and Ricky married not too long ago. And so And so here's my thing. This is my thing. So this is what I'm baffled by. Now this comes to the Morrow family. I hope there is a letter so I know more about what I'm about to infer from all of this. It says canvas prints to the Morrow family. Love always, Karen is the only thing that it says is love always, Karen. Now I don't think that would be from cousin Karen. Her name is Karen as well. Well, you know what? That's beautiful. And I'll tell you what's especially beautiful about it is the fact that my uncle Raleigh here, that's my dad's brother, is you know what? I just can't say how many more. I'm gonna say years, but I don't know how much time he has with us, and so this is gonna be. I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and hand these off to Joanne, his wife. Joanne has a lot of years with us. Sorry. That was gross. Joanne, y'all, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something. This is going to sound crazy to y'all. But would you believe that because my Uncle Raleigh is struggling with a lot of areas of life, it has given Joanne just a boost of energy. I don't know how she does what she does, because she not only takes care of herself, but most things that Uncle Raleigh can't do anymore, which pretty much is everything, Joanne's having to do for him. She has to help him in everything in life, y'all. And as of right now, Joanne is trying to find another home to live in. Now, they have a big, beautiful home that they've lived in for years. I mean, 40 years is just the number I'm thinking about. But they have to move out of that home. That's Lola rocking. She's scratching her back on the side-by-side. Joanne's going to move out of that home into a smaller home that's a single, one-leveled home, because Uncle Raleigh can't climb and navigate the stairs in the house the way he used to. And Joanne can't help Uncle Raleigh up and down the stairs to the bedroom, to the kitchen, and to other parts of the house that he has to use. So they... I can't imagine all of the things that Joanne has to do on a daily basis now, and how she's able to keep up with all of that. That's a great photo. But I'll tell you what. So my question is, I don't know how someone found these. I don't know if you are also on maybe Cousin Kenny's page, if you may follow Joanne's page, if you follow Karen's page. I don't know who all has a page here that you might have found yourself on to have found these pictures. But those are beautiful. And I will, I'm going to take really good care of those and pass those along. This is the last one I got. No, I'll take it back. 2. And then that's to Jamie. And then 3. Guys, I got 3. Oh. Hold on. There's 4. And that also says Morrow family. So I'm going to say 5. I got 5 more. I hate to keep watching the clock on here, because many of y'all are going to say, no, I'll watch every minute, Lester. I enjoy the videos. I'll watch every minute. And that's great for you guys who have time to do that. But a lot of folks don't. People have to go to work, or they only have so much time, and they can't spend so much time with us. And so here's the problem. I don't want to do a disservice to someone that sent something if I can't share that blessing of receiving it with a lot of you guys who are equally receiving a blessing by watching videos. So the longer I keep opening things, the more people who are having to tune out and go do other things. Or maybe you're just bored. And that happens sometimes. I get that. Okay, I'm not real sure what this is. Well, I know what this is. Life is better with pigs. You know what? I'm going to try something I haven't done in a long time. Sweet baby, can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Life is better with pigs. I have one here. Sorry you can't see her. I can try to take my phone out and show you the sweet girl that I love so much. I have a thing for pigs. I've always enjoyed pigs. Hi, baby. Everyone's saying hi to Lola. Jamie doesn't understand my thing for piggies. It's just my favorite animal. I love them all. There we go. I love them all, but I have a thing for pigs. And so Lola is our most recent pig rescue. And someone knows that I have a thing for pigs. So I do. And I love this shirt, so thank you very much. There's also a pink shirt here. I'm guessing that's going to be for Jamie. Nothing wrong with guys wearing pink. They say real men wear pink. But real men don't say, yes, I really do need all these chickens. Not this guy, because I do think we have too many chickens. Man, I didn't realize that we had too many ducks and geese until last year when our pond was being dug and we had no water source. Look, stressed, blessed, and goat obsessed. Yeah, I tell you what, these are great. Thank you for that. And then there's a couple of more things in here. This is, I bet you, something else for Jamie. I shouldn't even open it, but I'm going to, and I can see from here, it looks like some kind of a pearl, something or another, so I'm going to keep it all wrapped up pretty, and I'll hand that off to her. And the last thing here, oh, for our little Journey. I can't believe that folks are still remembering and thinking about Journey. She never thought that was any different than all the other little goats. She never thought she was any different than all the other little goats. She wasn't special needs. She was just special. Rest in peace, our sweet girl. And so this is a standing garden stone. It's like something that we would obviously put out in our memorial garden for her. And I want to show it to you real quick. Planted to celebrate a life well lived, Journey, a beloved goat. What a short life she lived. Have y'all ever heard that expression? Have y'all ever heard that before? That it's not really important. It's called, there's a poem, and it's called The Dash. And it talks about how in life, it's not important the day that you were born or the day that you died. What's important is that little dash, what you did with your life during the times of that dash. And so it's true that we got Journey in March, and we lost her in July. And you're saying, well, 4 short months. But think about the dash, y'all. Think about the dash and all that Journey accomplished and how many people she touched and helped and how loved she was during her dash. Why am I so emotional today? I'm so very sorry. I don't know why I have days like this. This was not uncommon back before the testosterone. But a lot of this has gone away. And now it's back. And I don't know why, because the testosterone has helped me in so many ways. I know most girls are saying, oh yeah, in the bedroom, I bet it helps in the bedroom. Guys, yeah, well, duh. but the testosterone has helped balance a lot of things out in my life. It has helped balance a lot of things out. And I had no idea that for a man, a hormone could be such a big deal. And so the pellets that I take are a slow dissolve, and they last between 4 and 6 months. So the doctor will have to do blood work to determine when it's time for me to get another dose. And so it's only been a month. And so I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit emotional today. There's nothing going on in my life that makes me be over emotional. But I'll tell you what, I've about lost it 2 or 3 times already. So looky here. Is that awesome or what? Oh, Carl. Carl and I did a dance video where it was cute. Jamie was coming home from getting lunch one day. She'd gone out to pick up lunch, and I was doing some work around the house, and I saw her pulling up. So I began to, I was just doing some fun dancing with Carl. And of course, Carl was in a mood. He'd been following me around that fence line, just watching me work all day long. And of course, when Carl sees me dance, or if Carl sees anyone dance, Carl will start dancing too. He does his own little back thing, and you've seen Carl dance. And so it was cute that Jamie was making a video, so I'm dancing, Carl's dancing. I'm dancing, Carl's dancing. And Jamie made a cute little video about it. And then in the comments, people kept saying, I'd love to hear the music Lester was dancing to. So the funny thing is, I really was. And remember how I told y'all earlier that I always have a song in my head? Now, I don't know why I woke up singing Egyptian Lover. I don't know why I was dreaming about that song. But I woke up singing Egyptian Lover. Now, Egyptian Lover, baby. And so if you know the song, I don't know why I was thinking that. But I was singing it for some reason. And so that was a song I was dancing to with Carl. And I went ahead and went back later and put the music to what I was singing in my mind while I was dancing. And it was really cute. And yeah, Carl, man, he loves to dance. And look at this shirt. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's Carl doing the things all these kids do. Like, they call that the something. But kids do that all the time. They call it something. I don't know what they call that, but it's like a little thing they do. And I don't know why. This says to Lester and Jenny Morrow, hey, I'm almost out of packages. I'm going to do it in less than an hour. And if I can beat an hour, guys, we're doing good. Oh, I am hoping to beat the hour. I got to go fast. I don't want to do anything injustice, though. Lester, Carl is your spirit animal. And that is so very true. Oh, look, ISS. I'm a survivor sanctuary. Carl is my spirit animal. And he has really made life fun around here. You know, the hardest thing about Carl is having to go into that pasture. Secretly, I'm terrified of him. Secretly, I'm terrified of Carl. But he can never know that. Because if Carl knew how scared I was of him, he would pick up on that. And then it would be over. So Carl, in the animal kingdom, guys, you can't show your fear. And I'm not trying to be macho and yeah, come on, boy, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm not trying to do that. But I also know animal behavior enough to realize that you can never let a horse or a donkey or a cow or an ostrich know that you're scared of them. Because if you do, they control you, they own you, and they will do whatever they have to do to send you running. And so I have to go into that pasture every day. Guys, you gotta stop. You have to stop. Hey Carl, it's the hashtag. Ostriches need love too. Yes, they do, y'all. Remember how everyone hated Carl at first? You were so torn because you loved these babies so much and you just knew that Carl was gonna be the downfall. If you don't know about the hashtag, what's cool about when you put a hashtag, no spaces, hashtag, the £, for us older folks, and then whatever word you want to put, it's kind of like a key word. And so if you put a hashtag, hey Carl, in a Google search, all of a sudden your Google will pull up everything that shares that hashtag. And so that's why people put hashtags. So if you ever want to see nothing but Carl videos or anything related to Carl only, you can go to Google and you can type in £, or hashtag, hey Carl. And all of a sudden, you're going to pull up a lot of Hey Carl stuff. You click on videos, and then you'll pull up only hashtag Hey Carl videos. And you can sit there and watch Hey Carl videos as much as you want to. And so it's a really easy way to share a video with people from other places without actually, you don't got to send them the whole video. You can send them the link or the hashtag Hey Carl, and people can pull it up and they can see all of the things about Carl or Hey Carl on any social media source. As long as it's been hashtagged, it's like a keyword. All right, and so after I open this one, or after I put this shirt on, I have one more. And man, I'm at 53 minutes. I cannot believe I'm going to do this in less than an hour. It's a good day, y'all. It's a good day. Hashtag Hey Carl. Thank you so much for the shirts. And then the last one. Y'all hear that? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? This is animal crackers. This person, I bet you, has been watching enough videos to know that all of these babies love animal crackers. Now, I could be wrong. And I was wrong. I was wrong. However, this person also knows that we have horse treats that are always a horse and donkey favorite. Even the cows will eat on these. These over here are called Baker's Bites. It's baked apple and honey flavored little biscuits. And the horses do love those. And looky here. Nay nibblers, something else the horses love. They sent a couple of rolls of the horse wrap. Every time we have an injury and we have to clean it or whatever, we have to wrap it up. We also used these when we had Journey with her little nub leg. And so I wish there were a card or a letter or something I can read, but there's not. Oh no! This is the card. Now how am I going to get that out of there without tearing it to shreds? Remember how I only had a couple of minutes left? Oh no, Lester Moore. Oh no, that's not a letter. Oh, that was just the address. Okay, well, so here's what I will share with you. On her tape, it says, please just ignore the animal hair that's trapped on the tape. Which means that I bet when she was going through all the trouble of taping this thing all up, probably her cat or her dog ran up, and when she had to, and got itself all, you know how animals come up and rub on you and love on you when you're trying to work? I bet you she was probably somewhere. This is Lisa. This is from Lisa in Lexington, Virginia. And I bet you her baby, her fur baby, walked up to her to love on her and got stuck accidentally in the tape. And then she ended up having to probably go through the very tedious job of untaping that from her fur baby. She used that tape on this box, but now she's concerned that we're going to find the hair and think that, who knows what she thought we would think. But hey, I've been there and done that, so don't feel bad about it. Guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you so very much for loving these babies and for all that you do for us and for them. Thank you for the letters, the cards, the emails. I've always said this, and I'm going to say it again. The thing that I value the most, these are great. These are great. The babies they really are. They're living their best lives because of you. But what I get the most joy from is when someone shares their story with me. When someone shares their story with me, I love that. It kind of, like I said it before, it kind of quantifies that we've reached a level in our relationship with each other that you feel comfortable enough and you want to share. Because I'm at that point with you. I feel comfortable enough with my flaws, my good days and my bad days to share with you. And by sharing, it does help. It's very therapeutic. And so thank you for the time you take to email, direct message, comment on the videos. The positive comments, of course, are a little bit more welcome than the negative. But thank you for doing that. And thank you for loving us. thank you for putting up with the annoying ads that have popped up. I don't know how many times Facebook or YouTube throw ads in here, but here's what they do. They take a video, and the more people that are watching it, the more ads they can put in it. And so it's a business, y'all. It's a business. We are blessed that we receive a small percentage of that money from the ad revenue, they call it, from the ad revenue. So thank you for that. And thank you for continuing to watch even when those annoying ads pop up. Because I know the way I am. I also watch videos, and I'm going to say most of the time when an ad pops up, if I'm not really into that video, I'll just go ahead and go watch something else. And so I appreciate the folks who do continue to watch when those ads pop up, because it does make a difference with us financially, the things that we can do for the babies and for the farm. And so thank you all very much. I just can't believe I'm going to close this video out before an hour. I could just... Y'all just want to hang out with Lester for a little bit? I'm kidding, obviously. We love you guys, and we're so blessed to have you. Y'all have a great day.